So instead of just writing an op-ed that says, you know what, maybe we should go after the criminals and support the police, which would be sane, Carville amazingly turns the crime wave and turns it around, blames it on who? Joe, you'll never believe it. Donald Trump.
No.
That's never happened before. It's stunner. Total stunner. This is a real piece today. It's May 26th, right? No, it's May 26th. This is from yesterday. Sorry. May 26th, 2020. I'm so busy lately. I usually read the op-ed columns every day. I'm a day behind. Folks, this is not a joke. This is a real piece. Democrats are the anti-crime party? Trump was lawless himself and violence exploded on his watch. Republican law and order talk is empty. In the arena of gaslighting, if you had to give a gaslight score of 1 to 100, this is like a 97, maybe a 97.2. The level of cojones involved to write a piece like this, where liberal big city mayors allowed rioting to occur, BLM and Antifa terrorists to take over their cities, and they attacked the police, and liberal city crime exploded when President Trump was in office, warning them crime would explode if they kept attacking the police, is a level of, let's say, smalls with a different letter in the beginning I have not seen in a long time. But because liberals are generally not that bright, they will lap it up like thirsty dogs, like Lucy when she comes back from the doggy daycare. They will lap it up just like they lapped up the child care myth, because that's what they do. They lie, they believe in lies, they parrot lies, and their lives are lies. Here's a quote from Carville's piece. This is really stunning. Quote, "The modern Democratic Party is flat out better on crime than Republicans." Mr. Trump presided over the greatest crime rise in modern American history. Now it's time for the Democratic consultant class to stop its bedwetting on this issue and take this case to the American people. A lawless president, talking about Trump, created the perfect storm for the crime crisis America now faces. Joe, that's at minimum a double, maybe a triple, maybe. I'll leave it up to you, your judgment.
We got it.
I'm cool with that.
Okay.
I left it to him. You can't leave it. Joe thinks 2. That's okay. Joe's an expert on Muttley. Joe is an expert on Muttley. Joe says 2. I have unending faith in Joe in the Muttley alone.
Oh, man.
What's that? Oh, yeah. No, that's a good point. Gee's in the background, Joe. He's like, save the triple for the next one. Okay, yeah. Maybe necessary. So he's basically saying, because we haven't gotten to the end of this segment yet, James Carville, despite the fact that Trump, during the BLM and Antifa terrorism rampage across American cities after the George Floyd incident, despite Trump warning liberal big city mayors, hey, you guys going easy on the criminals, allowing this rioting and terrorism to happen, the burning down of the cities, and then attacking the police and trying to defund them. Trump warned them this is going to happen. It then happened, and Carville's blaming it on Trump. Not only is he blaming it on Trump, I thought to myself as I'm reading this piece, again, folks, I tie everything together. These tactics all intertwine, right? So gaslighting, just lie about something. And then what do? When you lie about something, Trump is causing the crime wave. He was warning about the crime wave. Are you dense? Watch this. Watch how they use the fact checkers to back them up. I thought of this morning. Here was a fact check. This is hilarious, from the BBC back in 2020, September of 2020, where, again, this liberal crime wave has erupted in liberal cities despite Trump's warning, and they desperately need to blame it on Trump because they're lying, gaslighting fools. Look at this hilarious fact check. One of the dumbest you will ever see in the history of air quotes fact checks by a guy by the name of Christopher Giles, who should stop journalisming immediately now that I'm going to read to you this piece. Listen to this ridiculosity. BBC, Christopher Giles. U.S. elections 2020. Fact-checking Trump on crime in Democratic-run cities. So to give you a little background, President Trump, again, had warned liberal city mayors, crime is exploding in your cities after the Floyd thing. You better damn well do something. And he had said at one point, he made the point that the top 10 cities, most dangerous cities in America, were run by liberal mayors. So the BBC, of course, had to fact check him on that. Here's the fact check. Folks, please watch this on Rumble, rumble.com/Bongino, our video. It's free. Watch it because the charts here are priceless. So the BBC tries to fact check him. Trump's wrong. Top 10 cities, they're not run by Democrats. They put up a chart showing U.S. cities with the most overall violent crime. Here they are, folks. New York, Los Angeles, Chicago, Houston, Philadelphia, Memphis, Detroit, Dallas, Phoenix, Baltimore. By the way, this is statistics from the FBI. And this is the fact check. They say below the chart. Remember, they're fact checking Trump that the top 10 cities for violent crime are run by Democrats. Their fact check says the top 10 cities for overall violent crime, which include major urban areas, New York, Los Angeles, and Chicago, are all run by Democrats. This is the fact check. So realizing they have a problem here, they go, "Sheesh, how can we massage these statistics, even though what Trump said is exactly correct? How do we massage these statistics and data to make it look like Trump is wrong and fact check him so we can give the information to the press who can then tell the government experts what to say, like James Carville and others? He doesn't work for the government, but he's an expert, on political issues. How do we massage this?" So the guy who wrote this, Christopher Giles, who should stop journalism immediately, he's like, "I got an idea. What if we do it per capita, per 10,000 people?" So he puts up another chart in his fact check. U.S. cities with the most violent crime per 10,000 people. Memphis, Tennessee, St. Louis, Detroit, Baltimore, Springfield, Missouri, Little Rock, Stockton, Cleveland, San Bernardino, Oakland. What's his line after that? His fact check? They got him now. They got him now. Springfield in Missouri is actually run by an independent mayor. The rest, though, have Democratic administrations. You got him. You got him, Christopher Giles. You totally nailed him. Well done. Well done, fact check. You totally nailed him on that one.